focus or give it? How's it look?
Good.
Okay. All right. Turn this way. Very good. Cool. Thank you.
This is Gary Witt,
Yep.
Vietnam veteran. This is my interview. When were you born?
I was born in August 1947, and back then my dad was in World War II. He was in the army, so I actually was conceived in Battle Creek, Michigan, which he was an army town at the time. That's where he was serving in the hospital.
Which war did you participate
Veterans or in the Vietnam War, and I was in the Marines, and was able to have a good career in the Marines, I guess you'd say.
What was your rank within the Marines?
I was a corporal. When I came out of boot camp, just like the PFC, private first class, when you come out of boot camp, but normally because I got a rank in there, I came out of that. By the time I got to Vietnam, so I kind of excelled a little bit in boot camp, high school, in the rifle range and things like that. I was a flag bearer and different things that going in boot camp. We had a good experience there.
Where did you serve within Vietnam?
I was in what they call the I Corps up in North Vietnam, furthest north as you can get, and we were less than 100 miles from the DMZ. We split North and South Vietnam. I had several patrols into North Vietnam, recon missions and things of that nature, ambushes, search and kill missions, things like that. But we were there in '68, '69, right at the peak of when everything was going on, and having a lot of people getting killed.
What did you do? What was your group's main objective?
Well, I was in Gulf, 2nd Battalion, 4th Marines, and we were out in the bush, in the jungle, most all the time. We always knew if we had if they'd call us back to the rear area, which was Dong Ho, they would feed us steak and give us a real good meal. We knew something big was coming. We'd go back out into the bush, and we'd be out there for another month, usually a month at a time. We'd go on search and kill missions, and we would take a hill, move on to another hill. It just seemed like it was continually running through little battles here and there, and taking those hills. And then I was a point man for the company, so anytime we go from one hill to the next, or any movement we had, it put me up front. And I normally would cut a new trail. I didn't like to walk on the old trails because they were booby trapped. We didn't take a chance of being blown up from the booby traps.
What medals or awards did you receive in PFC?
Well, I got 2 Purple Hearts, which is the highest award you can get.
My father has one.
Yeah. And basically, a lot of the people that I served with were all killed, and so a lot of times we didn't get an award because we have no witnesses to prove what you did. So that was kind of disappointing that nothing was ever written up for that because I didn't have the witnesses. But but I know what I did, and I knew it all was there, and I tried to live up to do my part.
Yeah. Were you able to stay in touch with your family, friends,
Yeah, we get letters every couple of weeks. We would be able to send a letter out and get letters back in, and along with that, I had a Super 8 camera that my parents would send me a roll of film, and I would load it in the camera, take some pictures, and send it back. And so we had like a video, even though there's no sound on it, it's just Super 8 pictures that we would send back, and they'd have them processed. And when I got back, I still have possession of those rolls of Super 8. In fact, I filmed some pictures of North Vietnam with it, and a lot of people want to know if I was ever took pictures of battle, and I told them no, because I was too busy carrying my rifle and using my rifle at the time. I didn't have time to take pictures. But yeah, we got to get letters, like I said, and backwards and forwards, and we had to wait. Being in the bush, it might be a couple of weeks or even longer before you got any mail at all. And when the mail come in, you might have 4 or 5 letters, and it might be dated weeks apart, but they all came at the same time. But I knew that I had people at home praying for me, and so it was comforting to get the words of encouragement in the letters.
Of course. Thank you. Did you ever feel pressure or stress when you were overseas in the bush or urgency or?
Well, I remember vividly Christmas Day. We were in the bush, in the middle of nowhere, and our duty that way was to get up and go on a search and kill mission. I guess to get Christmas all behind. They sent us out on this mission, so we marched through the jungle, and along the way the Vietnamese had left little pamphlets saying "Yankee, go home" and little things like this. And they had pictures of Christmas trees. They were trying to work on our minds. Even back in the 60s, 68, 69, they were trying to use things that would influence your thinking and all.
Okay.
And I found several of those on Christmas Day, and I still have them in my Bible at home. I've got little brochures that they had, so I've kept them. But yeah, I guess it was discouraging to be there thinking about when family's back home on Christmas, and here I am in the middle of the jungle going on a search and kill mission.
My dad's told me similar things when he was deployed during Christmas. Did you keep like a personal journal or diaries or anything like that when you were over there?
Not really, because we didn't have the paper. Everything would get wet because of the monsoon seasons, and we didn't really have a booklet or anything to carry around. I was able to, when I got back to the rear area, because once I was wounded twice, I became supply sergeant and NCOIC troops. I was also the barber. I was a little bit of everything. Whatever needed to be done, I was the CEO's right-hand man. And so back then, I was able to buy a real tape recorder. I was able to document some things on that and send tapes back home. There again, my parents would send me more tapes, and I would have those tapes today to kind of listen back to some of the things I was talking about or commenting. And you listen to your voice and you think about, what you were thinking compared to today. It brings back a lot of memories. remember coming back to San Francisco, and they were going to check us out. It was like a late one Friday evening, and they didn't have time to check us out. So they said, well, we'll do it Monday. You have to leave this weekend. I had no money. Had no, all I had was my green uniform as a Marine. And so some of us Marines went walking out into the city streets, just walking around, taking it easy. And as we were walking down in a private neighborhood, we had people coming up and throwing rocks and sticks at us and calling us baby killers and cussing us out. And that wasn't a pleasant feeling. No. And I think about that. A lot of the Vietnam veterans experienced the same thing. And it was discouraging because even when I got home from service, my employer that I was going to work for told me when I was filling out, said, you don't have to put down that you're a veteran. You can leave that blank if you like. You don't have to declare it.